Hey, what's up guys? Mint City here, back again with another video, and today I am bringing back something yet again, which is the most inconsistent podcast in the world, the Minty Mobile Games Podcast. If you've clicked on this video, thank you so much. Stick around, I think you might enjoy it. I was very surprised with the end of 2023 and how many people have DM'd me as well as provided feedback in my community posts or underneath my 2023 videos, like the best games. If you haven't seen those, make sure you check it out on the channel. They're a lot more entertaining than this and very different. This is very different. This is a one-off, an offshoot of the channel, the podcast. But I was surprised at how many people actually have enjoyed this and requested for it to come back when I was asking for some feedback. So I appreciate you guys. One that definitely comes to mind is William. I'm glad you enjoy it too, William. You're a big reason I'm even doing this. As well as others. If I didn't remember your name, please do not take offense. I suck at names. William's just a day one. And if I missed any of you other day ones, just remind me in the comments. All right. Well, today I wanted to talk about some of the mobile games that I have no bullet points. I have no preparation. This is just going to be off the top. So just put me in the background while you're doing something else. I am currently playing on mobile, so we're just going to delve into that. And then I have a really interesting subject that I think a lot of you clicked on this video for because of the thumbnail. I have an idea for the thumbnail and the title. It's a little bit clickbaity, but I will explain that later on. So if you want to, just skip ahead to that part if you want. But if you want to stick around for some good games, here you go. So first of all, I've been playing Round Guard. Now, I got this on sale recently. I had this suggested to me quite a bit. If you like Peglin or games of that sort with just kind of the Peggle mechanics, Peggle is what it is, then you will love Round Guard. I think I may even like Round Guard more than Peglin. I think Peglin was a bit overhyped for me. Everyone I talked to just loved the crap out of the game, and I think that almost it did not play in its favor, if that makes sense, where once I played it, I was like, this is good, but man, everyone was treating this like the second coming of Christ. I don't even know. And it's good, but I think I like Round Guard more. So Round Guard is an RPG mixed with those Peggle-like mechanics, and what you do is you shoot your wizard or your character, so to speak, and you have active abilities that you can activate as they're dropping down. So the gravity mechanics and the Peggle mechanics still apply, and there's enemies that you'll be attacking, but you can also take damage. But there's also potions on the screen to heal yourself and all of that jazz, and you just try to survive as long as possible, a bunch of randomized levels and stuff. I haven't played it too much just yet. I'd say probably like 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to cover it on the channel or not. Let me know if you guys want me to in the comment section down below. I play a lot of stuff that I don't cover, sometimes out of laziness. Reviews take a lot of time, and I like to make sure that what I'm saying is correct or as correct as I can get. And that's why I don't put out reviews very often. A game has to really wow me for me to put out a review, or wow me for the wrong reasons where it's really bad. But I will, if you guys want a Round Guard review, I will. And it's definitely been worth the price tag so far. Knock on wood. Hopefully it continues to be good. Now, another game that I have been delving into is Undead Horde 2. Now, if you have never played the first one's really good. I highly suggest you play that one first and then Undead 2, because I can already tell there's some quality of life improvements as well as iterations on the game's mechanics in Undead Horde 2, sorry. The first one was really fun. You play as a necromancer, you kind of raise armies from the dead, and then you kind of direct them around. It almost feels like Pikmin, but on a larger scale. There's way more characters on screen, and you kind of have to strategically just take out enemies and stuff and raise dead enemies. It's very simple. If you want to play as a necromancer, raise your armies of the dead and just take over things and just absolutely obliterate stuff, and have kind of like a Pikmin feel to it. I don't know why it reminds me of Pikmin. Then Undead Horde 2 is definitely the better game of the two, just because it's been fleshed out a little bit more. But I think they're both definitely worth playing. And I know the first one goes on sale pretty often, as well as I think Undead Horde 2 recently went on sale. I'm not sure. By the time this goes up, who knows when this is? Maybe it's after the new year. Happy New Year's if it is. Then definitely go check it out. Another one I've been playing is Blast Royale. Now, if you guys are not familiar with that one, if I used to play a game called Battlelands Royale, and it was like the first battle royale game. Yes, I know. You're rolling the eyes. That really felt like it was built from the ground up for mobile. It's very mobile friendly. It's nothing super hardcore. It's basically a twin stick shooter at heart. And I think it did very well. It's simple, it's fun, it's satisfying, easy to squad up with your buddies, and it does take quite a bit of tactical skill, but it's not too complicated to where you feel like you have no chance. Blast Royale is basically the rebirth of this game. It actually got taken down a while back, and now it's reincarnated as Blast Royale with a few added bells and whistles, and I've enjoyed it so far. I got offered a sponsorship by them to post a TikTok about it, and unfortunately, I was not able to do it during the holidays. So I wanted to kind of include this here. They haven't sponsored me to make this or share this with you guys anyway, but at least with the people I've interacted, it seems like they really care and want this game to succeed. So if you're looking for a very simple twin stick shooter kind of Blast Royale, top-down perspective battle royale game, check it out. I think it's pretty good. Now, on to the last game that I've been playing. I've been playing another one, but I want to save that for a video. I think Silent Rocco would really appreciate the next video I make. I bet he already knows about the game, but just shouting you out too. Silent Rocco gives me a lot of suggestions. All of you guys really give me some solid suggestions, so I appreciate that. Very random. Like I said, no bullet points, just going off the dome here. Endless Wander. Now, this is an top-down action roguelike that is really fun so far. The pixel art and the animations are really good. I like how stylized they are. There are characters locked behind a paywall from what I can tell. I haven't played it. I've literally played it for like 15 minutes. But as far as action roguelikes go for free, it does seem good. I think it does have ads too. I haven't encountered one yet, but I've heard that it has ads. So I just haven't been playing a lot of mobile games during the holidays, to be honest, and neither should you guys, but that's why I'm trying to create content, because during the holidays, maybe you just want to relax and listen to something, so here you go. But there we go. So just to recap, at the end, I've been playing Round Guard, which is a Peggle RPG that I think is better than Peglin. Maybe that's a hot take. Who knows? I've been playing an Undead Horde 2, which is kind of like a strategic necromancer, raise a dead army and then just kill stuff kind of game. Then Blast Royale, which is a very mobile friendly, fun, just wacky battle royale game that's really good on touchscreen and not too overly complicated. And then Endless Wander, which is a action RPG, kind of akin to, like, just think of something like Hades. Everyone compares everything to Hades at this point, but it's not exactly like Hades. Like, Hades is probably better, but for free, I think it's very solid. It's been very fun so far. So those are the games that I've kind of dabbled in. Take everything I've said with a grain of salt. I usually try to at least play a game for an hour before I give out a definitive opinion of some sort or a definitive first impressions. So, yeah. But that brings me to the subject of the thumbnail of this video as well. Now, the thumbnail of this video, I kind of wanted to title it, I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but why you shouldn't be a variety mobile games content creator. So 2023 has come to a close. I'm recording this like before the Friday before New Year's. And so the new year is about to be upon us on Monday. And this channel, like, I really do feel like I have gotten much better. If you just look at the progression of my channel, if you guys want me to make a video, I think it would be fun to see how much better I've gotten at creating content. Not to pat myself on my own, like pat myself on the back or anything, or sound cocky or anything, but I really have made this the year of improving myself as a content creator with all aspects, not just like the basics of editing and stuff like that, but like I've really tried to get better with my thumbnails and figure out what makes them clickable, and get better at editing the thumbnails themselves and making them look clean and catch your eye. Just tags, learning what tags work and what my viewers, diving into the analytics, seeing what most of you guys look at in the search bar, keywords, phrases that I may be missing that would bring more viewers or new viewers to my content and bring back old viewers too. Honestly, those of you who watch every single video and are loyal, I care much more about you than the odd one-off person who comes in, watches a video, leaves a like, and leaves because they got the info they needed. I am very proud of making a variety of mobile games. Nothing is consistent other than I make content over mobile games. You never know what it's going to be. Is it a list video? Is it a review? Is it just a weird one-off where I'm delving into Super Evil Megacorp? Like, you never know what I might make. You just know it's going to be about mobile games, and you guys keep on coming back over and over again. And I'm very proud of the consistent viewership this channel has over this much time with such a small niche. So first and foremost, I really want to thank you guys. I can't express enough. I did become a YouTube partner. I think it was this year or the very end of last year. And I appreciate that too. It's nice making a tiny measly amount of money that maybe pays for a game or two here and there. So that's exciting just to have another number to pursue. It's obviously nowhere near where it would be like impactful in my life, but it's still like fun. It's fun to see that, know that it's possible, you know? So just to preface, that's what I wanted to get out of the way. Very grateful for what I have. If it wasn't a passion of mine though, and this just goes to prove only make YouTube content on what you're passionate about at the time, there's no way you can consistently continue to make YouTube content on something that you're not passionate about, especially in the beginning, because there's nothing that will keep you motivated. Despite all of those things, the thumbnails, the tags, all of the behind the scenes stuff that I've really been trying to learn, like actually putting in a good amount of effort, listening to your guys' feedback, applying that feedback, including what platforms these games are on, this podcast right here, trying to keep you guys involved as much as possible while balancing my work life and the master's program that I'm going to, or the equivalent of a master's program that I'm going to. It's a lot to balance, but I'm truly doing my best, I think. Despite that, like, I would say the improvements have been negligible, I would say. The work to what outcome ratio is not what I was hoping for by the end of this year. I know I had a come to Jesus moment with you guys where I was just like, hey, this is a make or break year for me. Content may be changing pretty soon. I might be posting less. I might be, I'll always make content, but it might change. It might, like, my consistency, my activity might change, but I'll always be posting something for you guys. I had that come to Jesus moment describing my goals, and I followed through with those goals. I'm very happy with that. I feel accomplished. I know I did my best with what I had and the time I had, and I made sure I made time to do so. And I do think the content and the quality of it shows. I really do. I feel like if you watched a video from a year ago and then watched one of my most recent videos, you'd see a difference, or at least I'd hope so, with the thumbnail or the editing. Let me know in the comment section down below. Am I just tripping? I love bluntness. Be blunt. Tell me, like, am I tripping on this? Let me know. I will not be offended. The more feedback, the more opportunity I have to improve. As long as it's constructive, obviously. Like, you got to be detailed. But that was a little bit disheartening. I still saw growth. I'm very grateful for every subscriber. I'm very grateful for the consistent viewership. It's more than I've ever had on the channel before. Very grateful for that too. So there are improvements. This work is paying off. It's just hard when it's paying off. You feel like it's paying off to a degree that's not as much as the effort you're putting in. And I think it's because of the niche I've chosen. Not only being mobile gaming is getting bigger than ever. You guys hear me tell this all the time. If I focused on one mobile game and one mobile game only that was popular or had the potential for a large viewer base and just grinded it out, I'd probably see more growth. But that's not where my passion is. I know I'd peter out. I know I'd see success in numbers, but I would not be motivated to continue to create content. But on the other hand, variety mobile games. So mobile gaming, it's already a niche. It is getting more popular. There are outliers that are just huge. But mobile gaming is already in a niche, and then you do variety mobile gaming. It's also a niche. Try to name a mobile gaming content creator in the variety space. There's probably a handful that you can. Shout out to Nimble Thor. I think he's the godfather of variety mobile gaming content on YouTube. Highly respect the guy. Very intelligent. Puts a lot of effort into his videos. He's like the apex of what it can be. That's what I could be at the top. I'll turn into Nimble Thor. So shout out to Nimble Thor. I think his app that he just came out with, mini review, huge. Just came out on iOS. I think an app came out for it, but you can access it on Safari. Very cool little review site. If you prefer written reviews, definitely check that out. I don't show him enough love. He's shown me love in the past. It's just been really hard to coordinate with him because he's a busy guy. Tiny Games. He's fallen off the face of the planet. He has a family. He's got stuff going on. He's a father now and stuff. So, but he doesn't post as often, at least from what I've seen either. But he's another great one. I'm just shouting out people randomly that I really respect in the mobile gaming variety, mobile gaming content space. So I love Tiny Little Games. Always been a fan of him too. I think he has a really cool personality, really good editing style. These are just some people that I've looked up to in the space. Those are just two right off the top. But there's only a few. I can think of a few others that I might shout out in another video. I kind of want to show love to more creators and coordinate with more creators if possible. It's very hard to get guests on the podcast. People with different time zones, different parts of the world. People got their own lives, own things to juggle, including me. Sometimes the fault is mine and I'm not able to coordinate as much. But if you're a mobile gaming content creator, and I don't care if you have 5 subscribers, hit me up. I'm down to show some love. Like Nimble Thor hit me up a while ago, and I didn't really have too many subscribers. Not really anything to benefit from me. But it's nice to at least chat with other like-minded creators. You guys remember your friend Jacob. Your friend Jacob is awesome. I haven't been in touch with him as much anymore. Life gets in the way and stuff. But love that guy. Very good content creator. It's nice just to share ideas, thoughts, talk with people who understand how it is, and kind of bounce ideas and stuff off too. But anyways, there's a tangent. This is what happens when I have no plan. But just to give you guys an update for the new year, beware. Variety mobile gaming content and creating it, it's not for the faint of heart. It's a long, slow, steady grind. But man, is it really cool and fun to know that I can post whatever as long as it's mobile gaming, and you guys are going to consistently come back and watch it over and over again. And that's always been my goal since the start. I wanted to show people mobile games that don't suck, and I wanted to have the freedom and know that you guys support me for me and my thoughts on mobile gaming content instead of just one type of video, instead of just making list videos every single time. Like, that would get really old. You guys saw that I fell off with list videos, and now I've posted 2 back to back. It's because I just need a break sometimes from certain types of mobile gaming content so that I can keep things fresh, keep things new, maintain my motivation, and just have fun with it. And so I appreciate you guys allowing me to do that. Now, we'll see what the new year brings. We'll see what I'm getting adjusted to, a new job, a really good job opportunity. We'll see how this new semester pans out for my program that I'm in. And we'll see how much content I can push out. You guys have probably seen a slow decrease in consistency of uploads. I used to do like 3 uploads a week. Now it's kind of decreased to 2. And now it's kind of decreased to 1. Now, the one thing I can promise, at least at the start of the year, is it's going to be at least 1 upload a week. Now, what that upload may be, I'll keep the consistency, but I might not have a consistency in what it is. I'm really going to try to prioritize keeping a good, solid mixture. I don't want to do too much of one thing. Like I kind of, sometimes I fall into patterns, and it's good that you guys let me know in the comment section down below. Hey, I haven't seen one of these videos in a while. Would you be willing to make it? It at least puts me on the radar. And even if I'm not in the mood right when you guys suggest it, then I might be in the future, you know? So it at least puts me on the radar, and I want to have that variety because that was my goal all along. I don't want to just turn into a list guy. I don't want to just turn into a review guy. I want a mix of like impressions, let's plays. Sometimes I'm too lazy to do let's plays and set up the camera like I'm doing right now on the mic and all that. I won't even lie. But I will put in the effort if I know that that's what you guys want. So I guess all this spiel is being a variety mobile games content creator. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a slow, steady grind, but it's fun if you're passionate about it. So this was just my weird way of applying your feedback, doing the mobile games podcast. If you guys want to see another one, please leave a like, pop a sub. Let me know in the comment section down below. Answer all my questions. I know I've been bombarding you guys a lot, and all of that. Let me know if you want to see another one. But I mostly wanted to make this to bring it back, apply your feedback, and update you guys now that the new year 2024 is upon us. I'm getting old as crap. I don't know if you guys feel the same. But I hope this was entertaining to some degree. I know there will be a loyal following listening to this, as always. I hope you guys appreciated it. I know the mobile gaming part was a little bit small compared to the content creator part. But yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope to see you in the next video. I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, and take it easy.